Hello, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Jordan with Bookishly Joe. Thank you so much for being here. In this little section, I wanted to do a quick little haul. I went out with my husband and we ended up doing a little bit of shopping, and I wanted to show you some of the things that I got. I'm so excited. So, first up, most importantly, we went to Barnes and Noble and I got volume 1 of a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket, The Bad Beginning. I'm so excited. I really went in there intentionally trying to buy books that I've already read before and love, and I devoured these growing up. So obviously I wanted to have a whole new copy of it myself. And then I got Volume 4 of Heaven Official's Blessing. I'm super excited for this one too. I still have yet to read Volume 3, but I now have Volume 4 ready to rock and roll. I cannot wait for that to go on my shelves. It is so beautiful. I love the series. I love the characters. And I'm just getting more and more excited to read Volume 3. So that'll probably be up next on my to-do list after I finish Someone You Can Build a Nest In. I had to review that one real quick. And then we went to the comic book shop and we got this. So Ramune. So cute. It's watermelon flavored and it's got Gara. He's so cute. And then last but not least, I got a Nightmare Before Christmas little figure clip bag. So I figured I would just do a little unboxing now. I'm actually going to readjust the camera angle and we're going to see what this is together. I'm so excited. Hello, welcome back. I am just touching base. It is currently 5:20 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Sunday, August 3rd. I am super excited. I just got a little sneaky snack, got some popcorn, and I made myself a Lotus. I do not want to sleep, so I am going to take a little sip, re-energize, and I am going to read Someone You Can Build a Nest In. I am really enjoying this tale so much so far. The bookmark I've chosen is I Can't Adult Today. It is my absolute favorite. Oh, someone's trying to come up here. Come on. Come on. Good boy. Be gentle. Good boy. He gets the first bite. So currently I am on chapter 18, and I am really just enjoying secession and homily. I think their relationship is super sweet. I think that I really enjoy the challenges that secession runs into, just navigating being an adult, being a person, just having conversations in general, which makes it so relatable. And I just really like how quickly secession has just like fallen in love. I really like that consensual touch is a huge thing. I really enjoy that aspect of it. But yeah, I've never read John Griswold before. Nope. John Wiswell. I am surprised that I enjoy his writing style so much. So, without further ado, we're just going to get on into it. I've already turned on a little bit of ambiance, and I am just ready to continue reading. All right. Well, I'm going to do a little voiceover right now because I don't want the Google overlords to get mad at me for using copyrighted music and dialogue. But this is a scene from Shirley Valentine. This is the saddest opening scene I've ever seen in my life because she walks in and immediately starts talking to her kitchen wall like it's her best friend in the entire universe. And she's talking to it like the wall knows her. She's so lonely and she craves for more out of her dreary housewife life. This movie is so incredible. It was made back in the 80s and it is just such an inspiring story about a woman who's had enough and she's going to start doing what makes her happy. Obviously, I was influenced a little bit, and we need a little drinky drink to continue on with the massive amount of dishes that I have to do. So, without further ado, I'm going to stop yip yapping, and we are just going to get right into cleaning. I hope you enjoy. Hi, hello, welcome back. You might notice a different setting. I am actually recording in my kitchen right now because A, it's clean enough for me to do so without feeling immense shame. And two, I just made my lunch. So we're just going to talk and eat at the same time. I will be editing myself out as I eat, so you will see the wrap decrease. You may not. I don't know. But you're not going to see me eat. That's all I know for sure and for certain. I have a chicken Caesar wrap with a chicken that I just air fried, like one of those little chicken nuggets that you buy, chicken tenders that you get from the store. And then I put some cheese on it. And then we have some lettuce and some Caesar dressing. Nothing fancy, but it's saving me money by drinking in, by eating in. And then for my drink, I'm just making a Lotus right now, which is why I'm slightly distracted. We're having a lavender huckleberry Lotus. So we're going to get that stirred on up. Today's Monday, August the 4th, perhaps? I don't know. Time is a man-made construct, and I have no idea how it works. But I do know that I'm reading 2 books at the same time. Technically 3. So I'm in volume 2 of A Sign of Affection. I read that right before I'm about to go to bed, so I have like all the sweet vibes. And then at the same time, I'm reading Remain Nameless by Hey Jude 19. I got that from AO3 online. That is amazing. And I've had it on my Kindle for forever, and I really miss Draco and Hermione. So I damaged myself immensely by reading Manacled first, and now I need to heal. And apparently that's how we do it, is read Remain Nameless. So I'm really excited about that. And I actually made pretty decent progress on Someone You Could Build a Nest In. Actually, let me go get the book. Hold. Actually, I lied. It's in the bedroom, and I don't want to get it. I think I'm like 100 pages in. And it's such a fun time. I really like the pacing and how quickly everything goes. I feel like Shirley is she's just trying her hardest, you know? She's trying her hardest to understand people, which, girl, same. I am one, and I'm still trying to figure them out. But I love the love story behind Homily and Shushin, and I just want things to work out where my hope and desire is that Shushin and Homily will just kind of like just flounce on off in the sunset without Shushin laying her eggs in Homily's lungs, because it's just not going to end well if we go with option 2. So right now, I think I'm literally maybe 2 chapters into Remain Nameless, and I'm exactly 1% done with the book. So, with 34 hours and 51 minutes of reading time left. So it's quite a bit. It's going to be a journey, and I'm here for it. I really love Draco and Hermione, and I just miss being steeped into that world. So I am going to stop yapping. I am going to go read and enjoy what's left of my lunch and just kind of vibe out. I have maybe like 20 minutes left on my lunch before I gotta get back on in there. I have 17 minutes left, so I'm gonna shut up and I'm gonna go read. So I'm gonna check in later. Bye! Welcome back to my check-in. Thank you for being here. I wanted to go over a quick reading update. I am currently in chapter 2 of Remain Nameless, a Hermione fanfiction, and I'm super excited. It's so sweet. I feel like I can relate to Draco a lot, and that he just comes out swinging and doesn't ask any questions at all. So I love that. I love that relatability about him. I currently have some snap peas in the bag because I'm too tired to be aesthetic, and we have some little ranch to do some dip-ins. So I am going to continue to read, and then I'm going to have some dinner, and hopefully continue to read for the rest of the night until I go to bed. So that's the goal. I'm sticking to it. I might read more of Someone You Could Build a Nest In, but I'm in the mood for some Hermione, so I'm going to read that. I'm going to have a little sneaky snack, and we are going to have a relaxing night. So, yeah, that's all I got going on for now. Hi, hello. Good afternoon. It's Tuesday, August the 5th, and I felt I had some words that I needed to share with you about my current read. We have just tabled Someone You Could Build a Nest In because the mood struck for Hermione, and when the mood strikes, I am but a victim to its whims. So we're reading Remain Nameless, and one of the things that I'm just loving right now is the slow burn. Between these two characters. I am currently 8% done with the book. So we still have quite a while to go into. And these two people, Draco is so tortured. Draco, I just feel so bad for him. He is actually tortured by his past. And just has like the actual worst self-confidence to the point that he just thinks he's the scum of the earth. One of the things that I really appreciate about him is that he ended up... So Draco's in therapy, and initially it started as like mandatory, like due to like his involvement in the last war at Hogwarts. He had to go to therapy. Well, he just kind of kept it going, and he's like working with his therapist to try and heal from all of his past wounds, his trauma with his dad, his absent mother, and then obviously dealing with some of like the horrific things that he saw as a child, i.e. in... Ooh, which one was it? I think it was Order of the Phoenix. He saw Nagini, which was Voldemort's snake. He saw her eat a witch, basically. So he watched a snake digest a human being, which... Oh my God, I could never imagine, first of all. Second of all, like, there's a lot of, like, canon events that happened during the Harry Potter series that, like, he's frequently, like, refers to himself as a ferret, which, oh, my chicken's done, which I think is hilarious because that's what Moody turned him into during the Goblet of Fire. So I thought that little reference was really funny, and one of the things that Hermione keeps doing, they have these miscommunications, and it's always because Hermione just kind of like assumes the worst about him and his intentions, and he's getting pretty cheesed about it. He almost said it. He almost said, "Why do you assume it?" But he doesn't. And I love the yearning. I love the miscommunication that's happening, and I love that Draco refers to Hermione as Hermione fucking Granger, and Hermione is referring to him as Draco Bloody Malfoy in their internal dialogues. So, having a fun time. It's a fun time. If you haven't read it, I got this from an archive of our own. I downloaded a PDF, and then, or was it? It wasn't a PDF. It was whatever file it is that allows you to read it on your Kindle. That's what I read it on, and hashtag no regrets. I am having such a fun time with this world. They keep meeting up at a cafe every single morning and just like hanging out as friends do. So that was a super quick check-in. I'm having a wonderful time. I think you would have a wonderful time if you liked Harry Potter, Draco Malfoy, and Hermione Granger, and the relationship that can blossom between Hermione and Draco, because they're meant to be. They're meant to be together, and I will refuse anyone who says otherwise. I'm a Hermione girl forever and always. Okay, that's everything I have to say for right now. I'm going to go eat some chicken and some rice, and I'm going to have a good rest of my lunch. So, talk to you later. Toots my goots. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. In today's video, I was just going to do a super quick little unboxing. This is literally just going to be like a little, hopefully less than 10-minute clip. But I'm super excited and I wanted to share something with you that I got today. So, as a gift, I got, pardon Gimli's dramatics if you heard that. I got a Hello Kitty mystery crate. And I'm so jazzed, y'all. I cannot wait to open this. Full disclosure, I did open it earlier with my husband so I could ooh and ah over the cute things. But I closed it on up and we're going to unbox it again together. So I am absolutely tickled pink, if you will. I can't wait. Okay, let's just hop on into it. I'm going to change the angle. All right, pardon the mess. I have 3 cubic centimeters of space to work with. But here it is, the Hello Kitty box. I'm so excited. Here we go. So starting off, we open it up. And inside, we've got more Hello Kitty. It's so adorable. I'm trying to make it sure that you can see how cute this box is. Let's just pan in right there. Oh my god, I love it so much. It says it's snack time Hello Kitty mystery crate. So, you know what we're going to do? Because we can. Oh my gosh, that's going to be so much better. Yep. Okay. So, Hello Kitty. We've got the box. Oh my god. Okay, so first of all, I can't read it what any of this is. But this is some sort of cute little popcorn treat. Oh my god. This is a pineapple treat. Like a little gummy. I don't even know what these are. Again, they look like some sort of sweet little treat. Chocolate soft candy. I can read that. And then we have these little moon pies. And then a Coca-Cola hard candy. I'm curious and also a little scared. And then these are tiny little stars. They kind of look like nerds, but they're tiny, cute little stars in the cutest little package. Oh my god. And then next we have, again, some sort of gummy that looks like a little peach butt. I'm assuming it's peach flavored, but it's got little cartoon. So cute. And then we have twisted corn. So good. I don't know what this is. I'm so interested though. And I can't even tell, like, based off of the, is it like hot dog flavor? I don't know. We're gonna find out. Some sort of taffy, I'm assuming. Can't read it. And then we got 2 Romunes. So we got one cute little Hello Kitty. And then another cute little Hello Kitty. Strawberry and pineapple flavored. And then what I'm assuming is rice cakes. They're rice crackers. So I don't think those are going to be super sweet. It's kind of like a sweet and savory mix. But I can't wait. The one that I'm most excited to try is this one with little peach butt. I can't wait. Anyway, that's all I got. I'm super excited and I just had to share it because it's so stinking cute. Just look at how cute it is. Oh my god, okay. Okay, bye. All right, editing Jordan popping in here just to formally go over what we're actually seeing in front of you. I am dusting off my color pencils, and we are actually going to sit and when I say sit, we're going to stand and color. I am currently pulling up The Year of the Witching, which I have completely forgotten to go over in any part of this vlog. I am reading it audibly, and it is such a fantastic book. I really love the gothic vibes, and I am getting pretty decent progress made on it. Pulling it up right now to see. I'm 22% of the way through. I really enjoy this tale. I think that it's really creepy, it's really aesthetic, and it's really easy to fall into. I can't wait to see what happens in the rest of the story, but right now I am just going to listen to it in color. I found this little squirrel that I've been working on initially, and I just decided to go with it. It felt right. It's going to get a little creepy near the end, I won't lie. I don't know what was going on. It might have been the book, it might have been the ambiance, it might have been something, but the squirrel turns into, it made me a little uncomfortable when I looked at it afterwards. But yeah, settle on in, get your own color pencils. I'm going to get some music going, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of this clip. Hi, hello. Good day to you, sir or madam, or unidentified entity if the aliens are in fact watching me. Y'all, I had a day. I had a day and a half, and I can't be in the house. I can't be in the house right now, so I need to get out. And this will totally entail me doing some emotional spending to try to make my day better after the awful day that I had. It is not right. I am aware of this. I am fully aware that this is emotional spending, but you know what? It's my money, damn it. I've got all of my needs taken care of, and it's time for a couple friggin' wants, okay? What do I work so hard for? It's not to just pay off credit cards. So I am going to Narbles and Bones with my husband. We are going to... I'm going to get a little drinky drink. I'm going to get a little refresher. I am going to put some ice underneath these very tired eyeballs. We're not going to talk about that, but we are going to talk about how excited I am to get out of the house and go spend my time around my people, i.e. book people. So honestly, can't wait. Super excited. I did a library count. For myself, I am at 200 books, and I am so excited. I have never had a library this big before, and I cannot wait to keep on adding to it. So without further ado, let's just get into it, and you'll come along with me, because everybody loves Barnes & Noble. Love you, bye. Well, hello. Welcome back to my abode. I hope you enjoyed my super basic and somewhat awkward bee footage from, from Barnes & Noble. I don't know how people feel comfortable recording themselves or recording anything in public. Like, I got so embarrassed in some of those clips where I saw people whip around the corner that I wasn't prepared for. And let me tell you, I shut my camera off real quick and walked away. I do not know how people can get over that feeling of total embarrassment. But I did what I could, what I was comfortable doing. And now I am here to share with you what I purchased. So, Volume 1 of Sailor Moon. Every time I go there, Barnes & Noble is out of Volume 1. And guess what they're also out of? They're also out of Volume 2. Yeah. They're always out of Volume 2. They never have it available. It's always like Volumes 5 through 10 or whatever that's available. So guess what? I got 3 of them, bitch! Respectfully. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I got volumes 1 through 3. Spent way too much money. But you know what? My needs were taken care of, and it was okay. I gave myself permission to purchase a couple once. The most important thing is that I didn't put it on a credit card. So these are paid for. They make me happy, and I am so jazzed to finally put them on my shelves. I've officially read volume 1. I actually have I think it's like the Eternity collection of volume 1, but they're also like crazy expensive. So I just wanted to have the regular Sailor Moon, and it's so pretty. It's so pretty. And I was actually surprised to see that volume 1 is surprisingly smaller than volume 2. And I don't even know about volume 3. I know it's the smallest out of all 3 of them. Volume 2 and 3 are pretty yoked. So I'm excited. I can't wait to go put these down in my shelves. I also think I might do a shelf realignment. I don't know. A reorganization. I'm going to say realignment. I like that better. It's going to align with my interests better. Still going to be absolutely chaotic and twirly, but you know what? It'll be my chaos and my twirliness. And I'm excited to see what happens. I may or may not. Let's be honest, I'm probably going to vlog it, but I don't know when I'll post it. So I'm very excited, and I hope that you have a great day. And I'm more saying this to just remind you and myself that life is not so serious, and it's not worth being stressy biscuits over. So yeah, I hope that you have a good night. Thank you for coming into my pop-up check-in, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye. Hi, hello. It is currently, I don't even know what day it is. Friday, August the 8th. Today is such an exciting day. First of all, as a corporate girly, it's Friday. Round of applause, please. So today I'm going to take less than 5 minutes to give you a brief rundown on the current read right now. I'm really trying to get through Someone You Could Build a Nest In. I am currently 26 chapters in. I'm on page 154. This book follows a shape-shifting monster, a shapeshifter, if you will. We're not even going to use the term monster. So there's a shapeshifter called Shushan. Shushan is shrewdly awoken by some monster hunters. Some things happen. She ends up on death's door. She's then brought away from death's door by this amazing human being called Homily. Coffee break. Homily's a little weirdo. Homily is someone who... Sorry, one second. A little bit of ice ASMR there. So Homily is a little freak, okay? She only touches Shushan when there's consent involved, which is unlike the male counterparts that have been popping their greasy little hands up in this book. So Homily is all about consent, healing, and she is on a mission to find this worm, okay? W-Y-R-M. This worm, apparently, unbeknownst to her, is Shushan. This worm has cursed her family, and she is trying desperately to please her mother, which, girl, I get that. That's a little bit real. So she's trying desperately to please her mother, trying to find this monster, trying to do whatever she can to avenge her brother's death. And Shushan is going on this journey of self-discovery is really all that I can... She's finding her conscience is really the best way I can save it, because she's not a human. She's not a human at all. And so she's going through this transitionary period where she sees Homily as food. Okay, she's like, oh, I like her bones. I'm going to use that to bolster my body up and all that. She sees her from a bag of flesh with bones in it to the love of her life. And she wants to build a nest inside Homilie's lungs. Okay? It's a journey, and there's very little in between. We go from dinner to wife in Shushan's mind very, very quickly. You know, she falls fast and hard for Homilie. Okay? So now Shushan has been introduced to Homilie's family, and they're not good people. Is the kindest way that I can say that. They might be poopy buttholes, one could say. They're terrible people, and one would not want them to be their family. And Shushan is exercising a level of self-control and self-awareness that I don't think I even possess as a grown-ass woman. So she's refraining from eating her girlfriend's family. She's trying very, very hard to lead them away from trying to find her. Even though she's there, they have no idea. They have no idea the monster that lurks within their walls. And Shushan is a foxy, clever little thing. I will give her that. She is so clever. The ways that she manipulates this family is amazing. I'm having the best time. I genuinely hope for Homilie's sake that we end this without having her lungs filled with Shushan's eggs. That's really what I'm hoping for at the end of this. But I am having just the best time. It is sweet. It is thoughtful. It is creepy and gory and all of the things. And I am having a fun time. So far, I recommend. So far, we're having a great time. I really hope this ending doesn't destroy me. But I am approximately a little before halfway done. So we shall see what happens. I definitely don't think I'm going to have this done for my editing that I always do on Saturday. So this might be a vlog that I save for next week, but you will never know what order I do this in. Just kidding. You will, because I said dates before, but it's a fun time so far. That's all I've got. I have to go back to work. I hope that you are having a marvelous day. And remember that life is not so serious. And really, I say that to remind myself. So, have a great day. I'll see you in the next one. Hello. So good to see you again. As you may or may not notice, I got my hair cut. I chopped it off. We're feeling so fresh. This feels so much better than the haircut that I've had in the past. I really love the shortness, and we are just going to grow this out. Anyway, couldn't be happier with my haircut. Super excited about that. I got it done this morning. This afternoon, actually. Having a great time. I'm going to close this vlog out. I didn't finish any books this week, but that's okay. I'm not going to stress myself out and have arbitrary deadlines set up and inevitably ruin my enjoyment of reading. So currently I am 8% done with Remain Nameless. I have 29 hours, 24 minutes left in the book. And I'll be honest, it's kind of getting a little bit redundant. Like, I don't know how many mornings they've gotten together. Like, it is very specific about every single morning they get together and they have their coffee and they, like, are slowly falling in love with each other. And it's fantastic. Draco challenges Hermione. And I'm here for it. But I'm also smack dab in the middle of Someone You Can Build a Nest In. I am on page 162. Just barely over halfway done, I think. And this is such a fun time. Like, I am truly enjoying this book. I am more than likely going to end up getting it probably on my Kindle or my Kobo, depending on where I can find it cheaper. And then I am 0% into A Sign of Affection. Oh, this is volume 1. I have volume 2 somewhere, and I was reading it, and maybe I am like a couple chapters in, but that's been a fun time. So I am in the middle of 3 books, which explains why I have not finished any one of them this week. But they will be done next week. At least my goal is to have A Sign of Affection Volume 2 and Someone You Can Build a Nest In completed, so that way I can move on to Volume 3 of A Sign of Affection and The Secret Life of Addie LaRue. There we go. Really trying to be good about getting my library books read. And if I don't finish them all by the time they have to get returned, that's okay. I'll either renew them or I will return them, and it will not be the end of the world because they'll always be there at the library. But I had such a fun time. Thank you so much for being here. If you are still here, comment down below your favorite manga series. Let me know if I should read it. I'm kind of just getting into reading manga. I think after A Sign of Affection, I might move on to Attack on Titan because I do have a few volumes of that. So let me know. I hope that you have a great rest of your day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. And if you liked the video, give me a little thumbs up, share with a friend, helps the algorithm, and lets everyone know that you're interested in what I have to offer. So without much more to say, I'm going to conclude this video. Just cracked open a LaCroix. We have strawberry peach sparkly water. So I got that cracked. I just finished toasting a Uncrustables peanut butter and jelly in my air fryer, so that's going to be delightfully crunchy, and I am going to get an edit in this vlog so it can get up for tomorrow morning. Anyway, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you hanging out with me, and I hope that you have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!